everybody and welcome back. I'm super excited to do a kind of different look for myself today. We're gonna go with like a natural eye, maybe a bold lip. We're gonna play it out. But I'm most excited for is I'm gonna play with a different kind of like eyeliner look. You guys know me, I love like gel top liner. That's kind of my signature. I always put a little bit of a wing on, if not a bigger one. But I'm going in for a full out Adele looking full blown big wing. Super excited, and I'm going to be trying some new lashes that I just received in the mail from Lashbook, and you guys are going to get a coupon code too if you stick around to see it. Also, it'll be in the description box. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel, click the notification button, and leave a comment down below if you'd like, and give me the thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Just going to go ahead and use that Professional. It's like the original primer. It's got a bit of a tint to it and a little bit of sheen. I'm going to put some on my finger. Like that. I do only have a little bottle because it's super expensive, so when I wanted to see how well I liked it, I only bought the little bottle because like the big bottles are like really expensive from like Sephora and everything. Oh, this smells really good. So before I wanted to see if I liked it or not to use it on clients, I wanted to just test it on myself and a few select clients to see if it's worth getting the big bottle. I definitely think it is. It really glosses over my pores. Like I can really feel like it's a clean surface now and a nice smooth canvas to work with. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna go with my foundation. It's the almond shade in the Too Faced Do You Full Coverage Foundation. I'm gonna go ahead with like 2 pumps. I'm gonna put that. Around. Although I have kind of a lot of acne today, so I may end up going back in with like a half a pump, but we'll see what it looks like. Using a damp beauty blender, I always use the bottom part for foundation because I like to use the top pointed part for concealer. So with the damp beauty blender, we're just gonna go ahead and blend this all in. It really gives like such nice full coverage and like such a nice even skin complexion, which I really like. And again, like I don't know if you guys saw this in my last video, but I did get this from Marshall's and I think it was like $10. Honestly, it wasn't that expensive at all. Leave a comment down below like your favorite places to get makeup. Like, do you shop more at drugstores? Do you use Ulta or Sephora? Have you guys tried using like Marshall's or TJ Maxx and like frequenting that and seeing what you can find there? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be super interested. And maybe also like in the comments, like leave what products you use the most, and also what products you've been dying to try out but didn't want to try to spend the money to see, and I'll see if I can find them at my stores and maybe like put that into my next video for you guys. For my concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. That's like my all-time favorite. I do buy it lighter than my foundation because I like to make it look more awake and pop underneath my eyes, kind of give it more of that glow look. So I do buy a couple shades lighter than my actual foundation. And I just like to bring that under my eyes. 1, to get rid of the dark circles, but 2, to really lift the eyes up, and it makes kind of look more like awake and alert. And then when you apply it this heavy under the eyes, you need to apply it down the center of your face as well to kind of just balance it all out. And because I'm having wicked bad breakout, I am just going to take the littlest part and just dot it. On my breakout. It's really super little, but it's just to give me a little extra coverage on those parts that are like aren't so nice. So for the concealer part, I'm gonna go ahead with the top part of my beauty blender. Just kind of blend in those little tiny dots a little bit better first. I'm so sorry if you can see my dog. Hi, BB. Hi, mister. You want to get your beauty done? And then just down the center. Oh my gosh. Nash. Mama's trying to film. Hi. No more treats. No more treats for the little man. No more treats. I'm just blending that all in. But it's super important that if you're gonna do underneath your eyes that you're doing down the center of your face just to keep everything balanced. Otherwise you're gonna be way off balance and super light under your eyes, but not where other places where the sun would naturally hit. My dog. So I am going to go ahead with the Too Faced translucent setting powder and apply that underneath my eyes. And today, instead of letting it bake, I am just going to pack it in nicely. So at the rest of the face, I am going to go ahead with that Maybelline Fit Me powder. You can use any powder, honestly, and that'll help set in your foundation. I would use a more matte powder if you have oily skin, or if your face can do it. But any powder would be good just to set in that foundation to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. Again, don't ever swirl it. Always just kind of like tap it on there, so you don't get a cakey look to your face. I'm going to go ahead and start filling in and shaping and sculpting my brows. I'm going to use the CoverGirl Ultrafine Brow Pencil in Soft Brown. That's been my new go-to. It works super well. I honestly think it goes on a little bit better than the Anastasia Brow Pencil does. And it really just gives me the precision I need to help finish sculpting my brows. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other side of the brow. My favorite thing to do when I'm doing my brows, like if I'm going all out for brows, I love to go in with concealer and shape them up, clean up the mistakes I may have made, and really make it look like I just got them threaded, which Lord knows I need right now because it's been a minute. So just going in with that same concealer, I put a little bit on the back of my hand. And with a brush, we're just going to basically, you're going to outline your brow. So just taking the brush and concealer and outlining it. And I always pull the excess product down. Like, looks so clean, like just got them done. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the other brow. So we're gonna put a pause on the face, and now that we're done the brows, we're gonna go ahead and work on the eyes. It's gonna be a super lightweight eye today. We're gonna go with just kind of like neutrally browns today. Very little eye makeup because we're gonna really pack on the heat and drama into the eyeliner today. I'm actually gonna go ahead in with my Naked Urban Decay palette. It's got a lot of nice, beautiful, neutral, warm tones too, which are my absolute favorites. This is probably one of my first high-end makeup products I've ever bought. I used to use it all the time, and now I've gotten some new ones, and it feels a little neglected, so we're gonna go in with this today. So we gotta give some life back to this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna go in with the Naked palette, the Naked color right now, and it's gonna go mostly in my crease, and I'm gonna bring that color down onto the lid itself. So starting in the crease, bringing it up. I always see like YouTube, so like YouTube is like where I learn how to do my makeup too. I get like new inspiration. And so many YouTubers have like these long nails. And they're so beautiful, don't get me wrong. Like I actually would love to have them myself. But like for my day job, it's just like not ideal. And it makes me so sad. I really want to try them. But I give them so much credit. I don't understand how they're able to do their makeup with like long nails. I don't know if I could, to be honest. So now we're gonna go in with the Buck from that palette. That's gonna go in the crease as well, just to give us more of a definition of the crease, to create that illusion. Because like I said, we're going very natural on the eyes today, shadow-wise. And just placing that in the crease and letting it build up. And this color is like super pigmented. And to lighten up the rest of the under eye, I'm gonna go ahead in with the color Sin right here at the beginning. I'm placing that on the under eye. It is supposed to be shimmering, but I don't really want a super shimmery look, so I'm not gonna spritz my brush with water. I'm just gonna go right ahead in with that. All over the bottom eye line. Just that little bit. So it's like super natural looking. And neutral. With a smaller brush, I'm gonna go ahead in with the same palette. We're gonna go ahead in with the lightest color right here called Virgin, and we're gonna place that on our inner corners and on the tops of our brow bones. So just like the inner corner, connecting. And on our brow bone. Just to make our brow bones pop a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with an angled brush now, and using that deepest brown that we just used, the Buck, I'm gonna go ahead and pack that into my lower lash line for an eyeliner type look instead of actually using eyeliner. And just connecting that with the Buck that we used on the top lid. Going with the first light brown that we used, the Naked one, I'm going ahead on that lower lash line too and just smoking and blending that out. I love using deeper and then lighter color of the same for the bottom lash. I really think it helps smudge everything out and gives everything like a nice appeal to it. Now we're gonna do a very like prominent eyeliner. It's gonna be a very bigger, much bigger wing than I typically do. So I'm sorry if on camera it doesn't look like it's that dramatic, but for me it probably is. So I'm gonna go ahead with that NYX gel liner that I love so much. I'm gonna put it on my beautiful angled brush here. I wish I knew what this was actually called. I do know it's from IT Cosmetics, so if anybody else finds it, leave it in the comments down below because I have no idea. Just put some on there. I'm gonna line the bottom lash first, create the wing, and then we're gonna go back and fill everything in. We're gonna go out with a nice big wing. So we created the bottom of the wing, and now we're gonna go and we're gonna connect it basically as much as you can so it's a very like even transition in, and it's not like a dip and up, if that makes any sense. You'll see hopefully if I do it right. I think that one looks okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on some eyelashes, and I'm gonna talk to you about these, which I'm super excited about. For eyelashes, I just discovered this new company called Lash Book. You can find them on Instagram at lashbook808. I'll put that down in the description box so you guys can go ahead and check them out and look at their what they have to offer. But basically they have these beautiful lashes. I got the pack of 7 lashes. And I just tried them out the other day. They're unbelievably gorgeous. I don't think I've ever gotten so many compliments before with just my regular lashes or any other false lashes I've tried. So these are like super exciting. You'll get so many compliments. They really opened up my eye. This style is the Gaze style, and I picked this one out because I think I could play it up for a night out or like to smoke it up, but you can also really use it for any classic like easy going everyday glamour look. They really are versatile, but they have tons of other options, tons of different styles on their website. And if you use my promo code Marina, all capital letters, you'll receive 15% off your purchase. So go ahead, I'll link that in the description box down below as well with their website and my promo code that you guys can go ahead and use. Use it, get your own lashes. They're super cheap. I think a pack of 7 was like $27 plus a 15% off if you use my promo code. Like, you do the math, but that's really cheap. I mean, I go to a local drugstore and a pack of 2 is like $13. So, I mean, for 27 plus 15% off, I feel like that's a really good deal, especially for the quality you're getting too. So we're gonna go ahead and put these on. I'm super excited. You'll understand as soon as they're on how much they elevate the look. I'm gonna go in, you guys know that for mascara, I love the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. They just came out with the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Uncensored mascara. I really like this, and a really big bonus to it is it's cruelty free. Go ahead, I'm gonna do my bottom lashes. Coat my bottom lashes in this. I do find that this mascara is a bit more wet than the original Exhibitionist mascara. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend in my real lashes with my false lashes. If you don't do that, a lot of times on camera you can totally see your real lash, the difference. These lashes are just like stunning to me. Like, I really think it just kind of like brought my eyes so wide and like beautiful, and they just like elevated the whole look. They're gorgeous. I love them. Lash Book is probably my favorite place to buy lashes now. Gonna stick with them. They're amazing. So we're gonna go ahead, finish up the face, and we're gonna call it a day. So let's go ahead. We're gonna bronze our face first, then we're gonna contour just a little bit. Try to keep it like as much focus on the eyes as possible. For bronzer, I do love to use the NYX matte bronzer. It's honestly so beautiful. Like, I cannot stand it. It's better than I was expecting when I bought it. And so cheap. So we're just doing this to warm up the face. In the shape of R3. So now we're gonna go with the Ellen Tracy palette that I have always raved about. I gotta find a new palette though, so if you guys have any suggestions, comment that down below as well. I'd like to try a new palette. This has been my bread and butter since like my college days, so it's hard for me to do anything else. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go and contour my cheeks, and just putting it in the contour of my cheek right there, in the hollows of it. Just lightly putting some on. And you don't need a lot of this product, which I like it and why it's lasted me so long. You really don't need a ton to make that contour. Back in with that bronzing brush I used, and just kind of bronze up, blend that all in. and you always want to blend up to really lift those cheeks up. Using a smaller brush, I'm going to go in and contour my nose up. You really don't need that much on your brush when you do this. And just start it from like the brow and follow your nose down. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Tarte blush in the shade Dazzle. This is like my first like actual blush, and it's just super pretty. It does appear very pink in the tan, so you don't need a ton. You do not need a ton of product on your brush. So you just put a little bit on and then just a little bit on the cheeks just for a touch of color. Next, I'm going to go in with that go-to Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. And I think we're going to go a little like extra today and use this top purple horseshoe color. I'm pretty excited. So let's go ahead. We're going to be super extra and see how that applies. Oh, okay. Way more of a purple tint than I thought it would have, but I'm okay with it today. Like, let's go for it. We want to be extra, let's do it. A little bit above the brow bone, down the center of our nose, on the tip, and on the cupid's bow. This is super glowy, way more purple than I was expecting, but like, let's have some fun. Like, I want this to be like a cool, playful look. We're gonna go in with a bold lip today as well. So for the purpose of lining my lips, this does not match the lip color at all, which is why I'm choosing this lip liner. I'm just gonna go in with the NYX Professional Suede Matte Lip Liner. It's super, super neutral, which is why I'm going with it. Just something just to outline the lip. I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color. It's in the shade Vernus. I got this really long ago, so I'm sorry if they don't make it anymore. I think I got this again back in college when I wanted a nice bold red lip, which we're going to go for today. So that's the final look today. This is it. This is like my Adele inspired look. I feel like my hair is a little bit like old school, like 21 Adele as well. I'm not saying I copied a look straight from her. I just feel like it's more inspired by her. So this is it. Leave a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up if you liked how this came out today. And please subscribe to my channel. Can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye.